We are live. Y'all know what it is. Monday Night Raw in Belfast, Ireland has just concluded, but we gonna be live with you tonight or today, mid-afternoon. I hope you got your dinner ready. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is. Attitude Era Podcast. Let me introduce y'all to. Let me start with my man to my right or your left, depending on how you're looking at it. The most loved, the most hated, the greatest heel in podcast wrestling today, the Archie Carter is in the building. Let's give a hand. Can we get a hand clap of praise for the good brother? Can we get a, you know what I'm saying? And
because I'm a Christian, but I walk in the blood of Jesus.
Oh man, Drewski was wilding, brother. And down below, we got your favorite wrestler's favorite podcaster. If you think your favorite wrestler is famous and he ain't got a picture with Gamaj, I'm telling you, he ain't as famous as you think he is. All the way from the best, the most aesthetic living room in America. We don't never know where he actually is because Gamaj be on pretzel time. So we don't know. But wherever he goes,
Pretzel Mania running wild.
My man always got a piano in the living room.
And y'all know,
I'm thinking of making a shirt out of that. Y'all about to make me make a shirt out of that.
Pretzel Mania, hey, do it. Y'all
Why
know
not?
I gotta bring my man in because he is the undisputed podcast champion of the world, King HP. Attitude Era Podcast Monday Raw, because I don't know when you're watching this. Monday Raw recap starts now. The doors to the church are now open.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Earlier Raws are cool. Because you think for me it's almost 6:00, but it ain't. You still got some time. You know what I'm saying? However, we're going into a lot has changed over the years, and I'm gonna say it like this: we are 2 weeks away from the Royal Rumble, man. We got like the first 3 entrants,
and it don't feel like it at all.
Nah, it doesn't. I think for the first time, I'm really starting to see it like, or maybe the 8th time, 12th time. Too many events because you're gearing up for Saturday night's main event, and a week after that is the Royal Rumble. So holy snipes!
Royal Mumble. Hush, hush.
What up, Direct TV in the building, Vinny in the building, Adam JP 05 in the building. We love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Gamaj might have had to slide away a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. But let's talk about the show. Let's get into it. Where you want to start, Archie? Where you want to start?
Man, I don't know. It pretty good. It is what it is. Again, I'm been conditioned for my go home shows to be next level. Like you said, Saturday night's main event is coming up, followed by the Royal Rumble, and it's no excitement in the air.
Yeah, I think you're putting your eggs in too many baskets, trying to appease the numbers. And Cody has declared himself for the Royal Rumble tonight. Main event, Jey Uso has declared himself for the Rumble.
Fickle. That crowd cheered when Jey Uso said he was declaring for that Royal Rumble. Apparently, Big Jimmy didn't know. He was the Jim. But this the same man who y'all booed out the building for winning last year.
I think that's funny.
Disliked video in WWE's history. And we done seen a lot of things. Was Jey Uso winning the Royal Rumble last year and people cheer for him declaring entrant this year? I don't get it. Daniel Bryan, you was right. Fickle.
Yeah, I think it was crazy. I also think it was like crowd, like it was just filler. You know what I'm saying? Usos need to have some let's get them rolling. I know New Day came out to talk about that, but it's been a couple weeks now. They're just coming out making announcements. You know what I'm saying? And so again, let's get them in the ring. I don't care that Jey Uso is gonna be in the Royal Rumble because no one expects you to win. You told us your damn self I don't know, man. Maybe that belt should be Roman's, man. Like, you know what? You're right.
Hold up, let me address something real quick. This ain't our normal time, so we might get some wanderers in the building. Listen, if you come here to troll, enjoy yourself. We don't care. It does not work. You don't have to watch this. You're sitting wherever you are, and you decided to click the button to tune in. That's on you.
Oh
But
yeah.
if you come in to troll, it ain't gonna work. But we see you. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great life. But it don't work over here. Partner, man, woman, he, she, they, them, whatever you are. Peace and blessings your way. Because we really don't give a. We actually have a segment called "Shut the F Up" on this show, and if you stick around long enough, you might just win an award. Shout out to the trolls. It don't work. We don't care. You click this. You're using your internet, your bandwidth, and your cell phone to watch this. So shout out to you. You're only helping us. Thanks. Moving along.
Yeah, I think WWE fans are fickle. Like it's maybe because it was an overseas crowd and they're like, yo, the Uso, we yeeting, blah, 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 blah. But you know what I'm saying? I think I don't think anyone's really Jey Uso declaring main event, whatever.
I don't think it just doesn't feel like Royal Rumble, bro. It doesn't, like we've talked in the chat. They're still putting the building together. Y'all got 2 weeks to put a building together and just put people in it. For one, I think from somebody who has a background in architecture, that's kind of weird to just build a building and just put people in, hold a large event that quick so soon. I think that's kind of weird. They're still hanging stuff and putting it together. 2 weeks out, that's tough for large construction. But it just don't feel like Royal Rumble again. Like you said, it's event fatigue. You give us all these shows that are supposed to be big and special to where it don't feel big and special. Like if you had a birthday every month, it wouldn't feel special.
No. Yeah, I
You're like,
think
damn, cake again. She gonna do that thing again. You know what I'm saying? But if you only get it once a year, oh, that cake and that thing, yeah, it's like that.
I think it's funny you mentioned that too, because like remember December 13th, John Cena's last. Like we're already past that. We moved on. Ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? We're already, but we're not really. I don't know. I hope Saturday Night Main Event, they got a fatal 4-way. That's gonna happen. But I'm wondering right now, based on tonight's events, we saw Finn Balor take on CM Punk. If you didn't catch it, a CM Punk retained. I don't think there was ever a question of it. I don't think going into the Royal Rumble I was ever like, yo, Finn Balor taking on, like, you know what I'm saying? There's nobody in the lane that makes me go, okay.
And here's the thing. I think the match was actually okay, but I feel like Finn Balor slowed down so Punk can keep up.
I felt like that too.
Because after that first lockup and exchange, I think Punk was kind of winded. I felt Finn Balor can still wrestle at a high caliber and just, gas. Punk can't do that at this point in his career. No knock on Punk because he's in shape. He wrestles. He's the champ. But I feel Finn had to slow down. That's why we didn't really get that fast pace of a match. And again, the crowd, we talked about this, nobody really expected Finn to win. So I don't think they were really into it as much as they could have been if it was a solid build to the match.
Yeah, I think they did that for Braun Breaker, right? When Braun Breaker went at CM Punk for the January 5th Raw on Netflix, we saw Braun being dominant. We saw Braun getting his hands on CM Punk. Finn being thrown was a little bit of a surprise. Yeah, I get it. You're in Ireland. Okay, cool. It also made me realize, man, just go ahead and put Finn back up in the marketplace and top talent because he can carry a match. It definitely was. CM Punk really can't, like, yeah, he's a great promo guy. His name is always going to carry weight. But Finn Balor does get a response. He's a good heel. And when I heard his old theme, I'm like, damn. I think maybe it would be nice to see if they could do it. But, WWE ain't about to pull that trigger on him for the world title 2 weeks before the Royal Rumble.
I'm glad you mentioned his old theme because when he did come out to his old theme, all that aura he had And that one moment was greater than anything he did in the Judgment Day to me.
Yeah. Yeah. He still never got back at Dominic for. You remember this? Dominic's first IC championship, he pinned Finn Balor. His own teammate.
He never really worked in Judgment Day for me. It's just, again, the Judgment Day started with Edge. In some kind of way, it went through so many different faces. And it's just Finn, like, again, I said this before on this podcast, Finn has more t-shirt designs than he has title reigns in WWE. Finn Balor's a top 10 tier talent. He can go anywhere in the world and be a champion, be the face of a company. But for some reason, that one night 8 years ago, like Gunther said, you were the best in the world for one night. That was his ceiling apparently in WWE.
That's crazy because Vince is the guy who doesn't push the aesthetically smaller wrestlers, and then that was under the Vince McMahon era, and yet we've yet to see them.
He was the first Universal Champion.
Yeah. But salute to CM Punk. You know, he's got I guess it's the winner of the Fatal 4-Way going after him, correct? Or is it after the World, the WWE Championship? But I'm kind of confused.
No, it's the wait, which Fatal 4? The one that was on SmackDown?
No, the one's going on Saturday Night Main Event. So you got Randy Orton versus Trick Williams.
That's for SmackDown. That's against Drew.
That's for the world title, the WWE Championship, correct?
Yeah.
Right. So Sami Zayn's on SmackDown.
Yes.
Drew McIntyre's on SmackDown. Okay. Because I was like, yo, all right. So these are all SmackDown guys. Got it. What does CM Punk got lined up?
As of now, nothing. At least not for the main event.
Nothing.
A nap and a massage.
This is the world. This is the World Heavyweight Championship we're talking about, and we're going into the Royal Rumble with nothing. You know, he's had 2 championships matches this month, which is good, but it's kind of like, come on, man, put it on the big stage. Belts should be fought on the big stage. But
he said it just doesn't feel special, bro. Titles don't feel special. PLEs, when they start calling them PLEs, they stop feeling special. Pay-per-views, it's just a lot. Again, if you had a birthday every month, it wouldn't feel like a birthday. It just feel like we doing this again. And that's just kind of how it feels. They would call it the Big Four because it was a big deal when SummerSlam came around, when Royal Rumble came around, when WrestleMania came around, when TLC came around. Bro, people used to have parties at their houses to watch pay-per-views. We used to gather in Charlotte at the Buffalo Wild Wings and watch wrestling pay-per-views in bars and clubs. This was a thing. It was an event. It was special, and it just doesn't feel special anymore. That's why the Super Bowl is the biggest watched game and thing of the year, and the ad dollars is so high because it's once a year. You watch the story build up, then you get the climax, right? You get the end. Basketball, like my mom said she don't watch basketball, but she watches the NBA Finals because she says she likes the excitement. She likes to see people play hard. It's just that it doesn't feel special. Again, wrestling pay-per-view, it was like boxing matches. Fight parties used to be a thing. So
I can leave it to D to make sure she notices the aesthetics. You know, I think you're 100% correct. I think wrestling fans, it'll start to fatigue on them too, because I just seen article this week. And I think there's no surprise to anyone. TK wants to do the two night format. Royal Rumble was talked about. Survivor Series was talked about.
Yeah.
And Money in the Bank is being, so it's like, golly, bro. Like, that's January, April, WrestleMania, August, SummerSlam,
bro,
Survivors, like, and Money in the Bank is typically in the summertime too.
Speaking of money, that's another thing. You extending these events and raising ticket prices.
Right.
Like, what do you expect from people, bro? WrestleMania gonna be 4 days. Gonna be WrestleMania week for real. You'll be one match a day for 4 days.
Yeah, so I hope not, but only thing I can see.
Why would you extend? You don't even give us traditional Survivor Series matches anymore. Why would you give us a 2-day Survivor Series? Royal Rumble, I can possibly
I can
understand
see the Royal
I can
Rumble.
because
understand Royal Rumble.
you do a
Yeah.
men's and a women's. Cool. One night. I understand that completely. That will work. Survivor Series, we don't need that. WrestleMania, I can understand, but it's not really necessary.
I still don't think it's necessary.
No, I don't think it's necessary at all. I think the only thing you want to do, if you want to keep WrestleMania 2 nights, fine, sure, but I don't think that's necessary. One main event. You know what I mean? Like, you know how hard it is to be the main event? You're giving people more opportunities. They're like, oh, Roman Reigns has done more. Yeah, because he headlined night 1 and night 2. That's 2
Yeah.
like you're just
It,
doing
it,
too
it
much.
used to be an accomplishment just to be on WrestleMania because not every superstar made it to that PLE.
You just wanted to be on the poster.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, get to the poster.
That was a
Yeah.
stat, but not
Yeah.
everybody could point at the sign. And it's a couple things I noticed tonight. We're gonna be all over the place. I don't like the joke they're making out of Oscar and Kyrie saying, I don't like it. It's weird. Obafemi got a promo. How we feel about that?
I mean,
I'm okay with it. Only because I don't know what they're gonna do with Oba, because I know what they should do with Oba, but according to something that happened tonight with Javon Evans being called Kofi Kingston, I would hate for, you know, like there's no surprise. Oba's got to be treated properly. Do you put him on Raw? Find his brand. Then you got to find his niche. Like, what is okay? He's your powerhouse, right? But you got we're gonna get to the division in a minute. I just think I don't know.
Cooked, though. Division is cooked.
Oh yeah, we gonna talk about that too.
You know what? Speaking of, let's get to it now because this bothered me, bro. Like I say, how birthdays are every month and one feels special. I'm high on Logan Paul in the ring, on the mic, but the less I see of him, the more I like him. Me seeing Logan Paul every week is really making me not like Logan Paul.
I think he's the only one in the division with aura. I think he's the only one.
this includes
your
Braun
man.
Breaker, or you're not including him?
Huh?
You're including Braun Breaker in that category?
No, you're right. Not including Braun.
Okay.
Bronson Reed is done.
And Austin Theory looks nuts, bro.
You're not gonna get this group over because one, they're out here taking losses. They're not intimidating. They're just all over the place. Your big man is Bronson Reed. When you was a solo act, you had him as the monster, Big Bronson Reed. He was running shit. He was fighting. He was laying people out. Even against Roman Reigns, the tribal thief, he got a victory over Roman. He has a victory over Roman Reigns. Now what is he? Sideline, side effect, side character.
Bro, 2 people in the division have victories over legendary Hall of Famers. Austin Theory beat John Cena. Bronson Reed beat Roman Reigns. I don't know. It feels like Paul Heyman was given a task, and Paul Heyman normally turns everything he touches into gold. He has a few misses. Unfortunately, I feel like this is going to be in that miss category for Paul Heyman. It's just not working. You can't just dress everybody in black and say, hey, you're a group now.
The sad part is because you're putting him in the main event marquee, so we have to see it. It's not like they're starting in the mid card somewhere and are working their way up. No, they're the prime time. Bronson Reed is a waste as long as you're going to have him not chasing any titles. He's just there. Braun Breaker going for cool, but it seems like that's what the group is focused on. And Braun Breaker has the same resume, if not worse, than Austin Theory.
Has Bronson Reed, has he ever won the IC title?
No, he's won nothing.
They could have at least put him.
No, he was on a run. He had the thing with Braun Strowman. He had the monster thing was building. They put him in War Games. He shattered his ankle. That was the stop.
No titles. No championships, no accolades, no reason to fear the guy who's now just the muscle, but he's not built to be muscle. He's not taking anybody out anymore.
But like I told you, everybody can't stand next to everybody. You kind of lose a little bit of you if you can't measure up. We have this talk about Sue Surf all the time. Surf just had a thing about him where anybody that stood next to him, but that's the thing.
Crazy.
When Bronson Reed was standing solo by himself, he could be that monster. But he's standing next to Bron Breakker, who, you know, got a thing about him. Where my dog's at? Logan Paul, he has a thing about him. Austin Theory, they still.
Yo.
All
right.
Out of here.
Hey, WWE said stop talking about the vision. And that's a real thing because that man just slid right off
vision. We're gonna get your vision up out of here. That's what just happened, man.
Every time Archie starts talking about Samoans, he gets hacked. I mean, that might be a real thing. But to Archie's point, like, I do think when I look at the vision and you're just looking at them where they're at now, no Bron Breakker, right? Because we see what they're doing with him. They're trying to put him in the world title picture. He just lost, so he'll eventually get there. We know this. There's no vision for the rest of them that I can see. You know, I think factions that, if you want a faction to be successful, you have to make them look like success. The Four Horsemen rallied around Ric Flair and world titles and picking up mid-tier titles, you know, DX at one point, Shawn had 2 titles himself, and there was only 2 people of the 4 wrestling. Then when they became a larger group, New Age Outlaws had tag belts. X-Pac was going for weird titles. Triple H had Intercontinental or the world title, depending on what time of DX you're going in. Even Legacy tag titles. Randy Orton had the world title. Any good group, the Shield, they had the U.S. title and tag titles. Like, and these are simultaneous. You got to put belts on a group. Even the Judgment Day. Look how long the Judgment Day been around. Dom right now got 2 titles, AAA and Intercontinental. They've had the tag titles multiple times on the women's side and the men's side. You know, and then at other points, they had the women's world title and the men's world title in their stable at the same time. You can't make stables be great without showing us why they're great. Otherwise, they are no different than Right to Censor. They are no different than the Oddities. You know what I mean? Like, just pack them up. The LWO. Why was the LWO great? They weren't. They never were. They're not good. They never were. They're good individuals, Rey Mysterio in particular, but what is the vision worth?
Nothing.
Yeah, Right to Censor, the Oddities, bro. That's all.
Every time, Vinny, every time I get to talking too much, too real, the production truck, I get a message. It's the anonymous Attitude Era podcast manager. I get a call. Come on, man. Let me shut up. I ain't saying nothing else.
But no, I just, you know, the vision is cold. Yeah. Cold. Bron Breakker's your heater. Cool. You can have Paul Heyman manage Bron Breakker alone and let the rest of them guys do whatever they're gonna do.
It's like they hitting the gas and brake at the same time. And if you know anything about driving, you don't go nowhere doing that. You want them hot on the title shot picture, or you want to cool them off and have them talking. Again, like I said, Logan Paul, seeing him every week, that's just weird to me now. He was a special attraction, admit it or not, he was. He wrestled people. Most superstars won't even touch in the ring. He main evented events, but it's like it's losing. It's being seeing him is again. You get a birthday every month, it don't feel special.
What you think, Gamaj?
I mean, I agree. It's
my thing about that food he got delivered. He ain't trying to talk no wrestling.
No, I'm thinking about that too because it was really nothing worthwhile. But between Vision and Judgment Day right now, it ain't looking good for either faction. At
No
least Judgment
faction
Day.
is no. There's not a hot faction in WWE right now. Vision is cold. Um, Judgment Day, they don't know what they doing. The Wyatt Six, I'm surprised they hadn't been part of what's it called when they fire people? Payroll, pay cuts or whatever.
Or catering.
Hey, Nikki Cross still ain't had a match yet.
Nikki Cross ain't wrestled nobody.
It's been over 18 months. The MFTs, they're just stop.
MFT, they not hot. They
You know what's bad for Nikki Cross? When Nikki Ash is more accomplished than Nikki Cross.
The hottest faction is the Grandes Americanos. Kaiser, Pete Dunne, and Tyler Bate.
Hey, Vinny, this is tough times. You can't just say they disappeared. They were released. They disappeared. Looks crazy. Legado del Fantasmas in AAA. Exactly. WWE doesn't consider him. So is it's my 7-foot Nigerian man. Omos.
They mentioned him tonight, but they didn't say his name.
Yeah. Yeah. So
and he was doing great. He was a champion over in New Japan. He came back and he wrestling little people in AAA.
Yeah, it's I think I don't know. War Raiders are gone,
gave
bro.
Up his title to come back for that. So
the War Raiders are extinct. When was the last time we seen them? I don't remember them.
A few weeks ago they had a match, but
it's done, man. The Creed brothers are gone.
What, bro? They should be multi-time champions. Bro.
That's a team that has a lot of potential. That's another one.
And you see how high we can talk about
them? Are gone. New Day barely wrestles. Street Profits, I don't even know if they even got jobs no more. DIY floats around every once in a while. It's a lot of talent not being used in the WWE. It's the same thing every week.
Yeah, DIY is done. Ciampa is no longer part of the company anymore.
Don't forget when people go, well, there's not enough time.
Oh, Ciampa's gone?
Yeah. They weren't going to renew his contract, and he chose not to renew his contract, so he's not part of the company no more.
Hey, we're gonna get into that.
I'm rooting for you in the G1, Tommaso.
I think tomorrow at some point I'm gonna watch that Unreal, the new episode, new season, and if y'all watch it, come on in. If y'all didn't, yeah, I'm a watch.
I'm still watching The Wire and other stuff I hadn't seen in the past 20 years. Side note. I might get killed for this, but Desperate Housewives is a pretty good show.
Speaking of Housewives, Becky Lynch. Yeah, you might. I do. Can Becky Lynch retire?
Becky Lynch could have never came back, and we would have been perfectly fine.
I watched her matches. Someone put a clip up of like, bro, I don't know if she's always been this bad. But
Steampunk Becky was my favorite Becky. Once we got up into the man and all that, that's when they kind of lost me with Becky. And I felt like she was in that Eminem phase. People compare her work then to what it is now, but she was just kind of warm. Becky was on every show. Becky was down in NXT wrestling. Becky was, they was just trying to find, they was just spin the Becky. Wherever it lands, it lands. For a while, and now they trying to. She was in a tag recently, and then she was.
It's just she can't wrestle anymore, bro. I don't know if I just never. That finisher that Maxine didn't even hit. It wasn't even close. The kick wasn't even close. Yo, just make it look like you ducked because it clearly missed. Don't just go with it and go for a pin. Don't just. Hey,
it was something else in a match where Becky didn't follow through with the move, and it looked like Maxine messed up.
Dog, it's a lot. It's almost every week. I watch her on the like, bro. You got to make some sort of contact or come. It can't be every week with the same person. Like,
so here's my question: this is your current champion, Becky Lynch, who can wrestle, who's the established wrestler, wrestling and making mistakes. What do you think gonna happen when Jade Cargill starts defending that title?
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the body hit the floor.
And it's no knock on Jade, but it's not a knock on Jade, but wrestling is a sport of repetition. You gotta do it and do it a lot, do it all the time. That's how you build chemistry. That's how you learn spots. That's how you learn what does and doesn't work. It's There's a lot of people in the company who's just not wrestling, and that only affects the talent.
Also, it's funny you said this, right? I heard Undertaker talk about, oh man, who was he talking about? And he said, you don't know. It was talking, he was in a feud with somebody. And he was like, how do you not know my move set? Right? Because it makes it, when you get in the ring with someone, I just have to assume this. I've never been in the ring, right? But if I know what you do and what your,
I have.
what your signature spots are, oh damn, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to block. I like to kick people the fuck up out of here sometimes.
All I saw was black guys.
Yeah,
Hey.
I like to kick people the fuck up out of
Welcome
here.
to the party.
I fat fingered it, so he ended up on screen. But yeah, he's try to send him to the
if
gulag.
you're gonna talk, at least have a picture up. That's
I hate that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a lot of keyboard warriors. I don't mind. Hey,
but I will say this, going back to the Becky Lynch, like when AJ came back, I expected this to be rough for AJ. I don't care how much training you do. It's just like boxing. You can spar and be in the gym, but you're not in real ring shape until you start taking those fights and you're in there.
You gotta get hit. I loved playing football, but you know what I hated? That first play.
Here,
because you got to get hit to get your mind right into that game. That's just football. You got to get hit. You got to, and that's the thing. You got to hit that ground, get them nerves off you. Oh, we here. Now we in. It's like a fight. You're not in a fight until you get hit. Wrestling is, you got to do it.
It's very similar.
Do it. And AJ's gone. AJ gave us 3 matches.
I don't even remember the 3. I think, give or take, yeah, because I forgot. War Games too, yeah. So I think it was 3, 2 or 3.
Yeah, and I called it. It's just tough, bro. It's tough when you haven't been wrestling, and it's tough when you're in a wrestling company and not wrestling.
I'm not gonna lie, Jade also, this doesn't work for Jade well. Jade is not a wrestler. She's more the bruiser type, you know what I'm saying? So her moveset's a little rough and tumble at times, you know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be. There's several bruisers throughout history. It's not like it's a bad thing. But it could easily go south. Because it's, again, what is your moveset again? I don't have much to watch. We're not wrestling. I got to go back. And when you did wrestle, you were in a tag team for
the thing about Jade's moveset is Jade's a powerhouse, which means it's a lot of strength spots. If you mess up a strength spot, you can ultimately injure somebody or yourself. That's
Biggie and what's his name?
Ridge Holland.
Yeah. So,
bro, Owen Hart was one of the best wrestlers on earth, and still he made a mistake, or something was off. I ain't gonna say he made the mistake. Something was off in that match, and he ultimately ended Stone Cold's in-ring career.
He got Dan Severn the same way too.
Bret Hart, one of the best wrestlers on earth, a kick to the head from a powerhouse. So it's very dangerous. That's why I say you are only good as that person you are across from in the ring, bro. And like I said, by me working with a wrestling company now, being close to these athletes, getting in the ring, you have a different set of eyes on it because you know these people, and I'm watching the monitor in the back like, it's different. That's why it bothered me seeing that Over the Edge pay-per-view with that blood in the ring. We're gonna get to that another day. We talked about that already. So you got to take care of each other in that ring, and that happens with communication. That happens with you being in shape. If I'm in shape and you're not in shape, that could be a problem. If I've been wrestling and you ain't been wrestling, that could be a problem. If I've never wrestled you and I don't know your style or your pace or your speed, that could be a problem. And that's all happening right now in the WWE.
Yeah, I think I Googled it, man. They said LA Knight did 60 matches last year. I don't know if it's true or not. And I'm like, man, if that's the new norm where people are doing 50 to, let's say, 100, Roman did like 10. He didn't even do 10. If that's the new norm, you're
I
gonna
had
start
more
seeing.
matches last year than Roman Reigns.
That's the thing that gets scary with these spots, because wrestling isn't getting more safer in the sense of like, let's tone it down a little bit. We'll save the spots for the big. You got more events. You're doing big. WWE spares no expense on these spots. Whew. Whew. So things can happen. But speaking of spots and stuff like that, I got a question for y'all. Let me kind of bring it back to Raw. Tonight we saw Gunther open the show with AJ Styles, right? And I kind of speak on this with a somber, because we talked about behind the scenes how old Finn Balor is. For those who didn't know, he's 44, right? Wrestlers are getting older, and Gunther doesn't think that AJ deserved a shot, but then he thought about it. I'll give you a shot if you put your career on the line at the Royal Rumble. Your thoughts?
It's so hard to say goodbye
This is some
to
bullshit.
AJ Styles. This is for my homie. Hey, I think AJ could win this possibly, but then that would immediately kill Gunther. Immediately, everything you built with Gunther over these past few months, the John Cena retirement, the tournament, it kills him immediately. But I feel AJ could win. So this has my attention, to be honest.
Yes.
They built this story in 3 weeks. Let AJ go rest. Let Gunther get it. We don't gotta talk or touch again to 2 more weeks. Easy peasy, built that story, and I feel AJ could win this.
Archie, what they say in poker, I'll raise you. Put the title on Gunther and make it a title match. I'd be super in, because it's like, okay, I don't think they're gonna let AJ go at the beginning of the year like this.
No, that would make no sense.
Before WrestleMania, put a title on it. Imagine AJ walk up here, you know what I'm saying, holding the World Heavyweight Championship, not the WWE Undisputed and not the podcast champion. But what's up, Brock? I think the stakes got real heavy for Gunther and AJ though. Like, that immediately became a match. Okay, WWE, this is a home run for you. I don't think AJ's gonna let you down wrestling wise, and I don't think Gunther is either.
Nah.
Stakes just got set.
Yeah.
Put it on the PLE. Thank God they didn't do this on the goddamn Raw or Saturday Night Main Event. I need this on Royal Rumble, and they gave it to me.
That's a big
I'm just
match.
nervous. I don't think we should lose AJ Styles this early. I don't think it kills Gunther, but you can't do another career match after. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you can't be the career ender. You can't. If you can,
right.
You can't. That nickname, all them t-shirts got to go.
Yeah, because they can't say I was this close to ending AJ Styles. Like, no, you either do it or you don't.
That's it. But it has my attention. It has my attention.
The Royal Rumble in Riyadh.
Here's the thing. That's why AJ Styles made his WWE debut at the Royal Rumble.
God damn it.
So it could be a full circle. Hey, I started here, y'all. That's my AJ impersonation. It's terrible. And I want to end it here, y'all.
Dog, I don't. Man. Oh, man. Hey. I gotta act like the WWE fans sometimes, man. Sometimes when they come up with these ideas, you just gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta throw that tomato.
And this is a match. It's not enough time to speculate, but it's enough time to think about it. 2 weeks, right? 2-3 weeks. They built this perfectly. Like they got this bullseye. They did this right. They planted the seeds. AJ popped up after Cena lost. He was at the car. They was talking. It don't require much from Gunther, bro. And it's AJ. Again, it's so early in the year that it's like, I don't want to go the rest of the year without no AJ Styles. But he told us this over the past 2-3 years. Yo, my time is winding down. Some days my body tell me I can, my mind tell me I can't. Some days they tell me I can, but when I start feeling that disconnect, I know it's time to go. And AJ Styles has done it all, bro. Like if he goes
Yeah.
out at the Royal Rumble, I mean, hey, thanks for the memories, AJ. But if they built this, I think right. We got enough time to talk about it, but not enough time because it's coming.
It's 1 week away.
No, it's two. It's 2. 1
Isn't
week
the
away
Rumble-
is
Isn't the
Saturday
Rumble
night.
January 31st?
Yeah,
the
Saturday
31st.
night.
Yeah,
Then the
that's
next week is the Rumble.
I thought it was next
And
week.
next week is the week after. Let me look at my phone.
This week is Saturday Night Main Event. Next week is the Rumble.
Yeah.
It's the 19th. God damn.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
it's
This Saturday is
technically a
Saturday
week.
Main Event. Next week is the Rumble.
No, the Rumble's the 31st.
Yeah, that's next
That's
week.
next week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you got this week and next week. It's like 2
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Kind
2
of-
weeks. Right.
Okay.
It's a little less than 2 weeks. Like 12 days. So
God damn.
that's why I say it's enough time to think about it, but it's right here. So it's like,
God damn. Yo, hey, Vinny, you right. January flew by. I'm in class. They got me. Bro, these people done sent me chemistry. They done sent me Kool-Aid. I don't even know what these are or what they gonna go to.
oh shit.
I done got, what is this?
Breaking
Copper
Bad
sulfate.
Jacket. Breaking Bad Florida edition.
You know what I'm saying? What else is in this goddamn thing? I took the wrong course, bro. It ain't good.
I was
when
gonna
they
ask
send
you, why are you taking chemistry?
you know, safety and shit. They got, you know what I'm saying? I got all these journal. I got all these cups. They're not for drinking though, so I'm gonna make sure, you know what I'm saying? But if I have a little party, principles of chemistry equipment, I don't know, bro. And I don't even know what's in this box.
Then they gave the wrong person chemistry said.
All I know is it says mass of volatile liquid.
Hey, look.
All I know is I got fucking experiments, and goddamn AJ Styles might be leaving and shit.
Damn.
I finally
Yeah, so
took the Christmas tree down, y'all.
But my tree's still up from 2 years
You know,
ago.
last year I had mine up till June. When I moved on
I
June
ain't never taken
24th,
it
the
down.
people kept coming by my house was like, are you using that for like a selling point? I was like, yeah. I was lying.
Well, I'm from Louisiana, so sometimes people leave their tree up all year and they decorate it with the holiday. So you would decorate it for Mardi Gras, like Vinny said. You decorated for Black History Month. You decorated for Valentine's Day. You decorated for St. Patrick's Day.
That's a dope idea, though.
So
that
you
is
just keep
dope
it
as
up
hell.
and you just decorate it with the. I mean,
every
if I was
month.
Gamage, I would have a tree up with pretzels hanging from it all year round. I don't know, but
You know what I did last year? I put I ain't gonna say that out loud.
Please don't. What else, man? So AJ, we definitely got the 2 Royal Rumble matches, and AJ Styles, the Gunther match. They probably don't give us one more match.
Yeah, you can't do too much at the Royal Rumble, which is cool. The Saturday Night Main Event is before. I just don't think the week before it should be the thing because you know what I mean? Like last weekend, if it had been last weekend, right? A little bit of time from John Cena's last event, December 13th, somewhere around January 10th, right? Cool. And then you got 3 weeks to build to the Rumble.
It's the TV deal, bro. Saturday night's main event wasn't a big pay-per-view. But once they signed a deal with Peacock and NBC and hey, you know what? We want an event. Give us an event. Here you go.
And they took a lot of that library off of Peacock. You can go there, you have to type in search for WWE, and it brings up a few things, but that library is already gone.
It's on Netflix.
But, you know, and that's the only reason I haven't canceled my subscription to Peacock. Are all the PLEs still happening on Peacock Live?
HP,
I don't know where nothing is.
No, it's on ESPN Unlimited. The only streaming they got, I think, is NXT, but they don't put NXT live.
Yeah,
and that's another man. I'm done.
Like they only do the NXT PLEs on Peacock
live. Yes, because I remember I was like, "How do you watch NXT live?" And I fucking got YouTube TV for $99 a month. I'm done. I got chemistry class.
YouTube TV is lit during sports season, but
oh yeah,
racing.
I watched that game yesterday with the Bears lost, bro. I was like, oh, yeah.
There's been a lot of disgusting calls this week. It's been some.
Archie, hold on, man. What you mean?
It's been a lot of disgusting calls. My man Mike Tomlin has stepped down. Oh man, it's a lot of. That was not an interception, by the way.
Are you sure? Like,
I'm 100% sure.
I'm just checking because
You can't be down by contact and somebody take the ball from you. We've seen that wave blown all the time. Which team you claim now? Since I've never was a Niners fan. Let me get that clear. I just like to troll. I was messing with Mike.
the
I'm a
greatest
Saints
here on the
fan to the
podcast, Wes.
I'm a Saints fan to the gristle. Wasn't much to cheer about this year, but hey, I'm still repping Who Dat Nation. So I'm just watching to watch, bro.
You say you have Spectrum? I might have to try that out. I just don't need to be paying for nothing else. I just
I'm on the
accidentally got
Spectrum.
HBO Max. You know, my ex-wife still had me on her. I had a profile. My kids got the password for me. I went on there. I was like, oh shit. So now I've got to get rid of my HBO Max so I can.
So you watching The Wire again too, huh?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
Hey.
Spectrum is the only reason why I have ESPN Unlimited because I don't pay for it under Spectrum.
Damn. Okay.
But I don't know what's going
I can
on.
show you
Where
the receipt too.
stuff is, bro. They just got stuff everywhere. It's a lot to follow.
Let me ask you guys this, because we only got a week left to really give or take. Not really full predictions, but going into the Royal Rumble this year, do you feel there is a clear-cut winner right now in your mind?
I know who it ain't.
Ooh.
Jey Uso.
Jay. Oh, damn.
I
don't think.
But knowing the WWE, they'll do it. I'm the two-time.
I'm tired. I'm not tired of that, but I'm tired of that. Like, if you ain't gonna say nothing, and that's your promo. His promo tonight was a minute and a half, 90 seconds. I'm coming to announce, and if you don't, I got 4 letters, 1 word. Bro, what are you doing?
I'm sure he's tired of it too.
He might be, or he might be happy with it. He's like, that's all I gotta do. I don't really have to memorize all that bullshit that you guys be writing.
I don't know who wins the Royal Rumble. I don't know who's in the Royal Rumble, to be honest.
It's just those 3.
That's the other problem. They have not announced too many entrants, and they
got a
do
big poster they put up like at the venue with a bunch of faces on it, and people have been kind of speculating. But
you know what's funny? You say that WWE has too much. Remember last year, Karrion Kross wasn't in. There was like 7, 8, 9 wrestlers not in there. You know, so
we don't even get the good throwback surprise no more, man. We used to get, you know what I'm saying, a little feel good moment. Somebody come out from back in the day that you know they're not gonna win. But oh, look at such and such. We don't even get that. But with the TNA deal, you could load the box this year if you wanted to.
Jeff Hardy's music would clear the room, vacate the building if Jeff Hardy's music hits.
And then after, and you get the Hardys in there, throw the Dudleys in there. Why not? Just for the visual. You'd be like, holy shit, just looking at it. Some things are just good to look at. You know what I'm saying? It's like a peep show. Shout out to Christian. Finally, you're on your own. But yeah, because you could load the box. You could do the crossover. You with the TNA. You already gave us Matt Cardona and Dolph Ziggler. You got the Hardys over there. You got a bunch of other talent over there that would look good in the ring. You saw how that was Jordan Grace's audition. So
yeah. Joe Hendry's gonna go.
He's definitely in the Royal Rumble this year. Absolutely. He might be Final Four, to be honest.
Yep. Joe Hendry is 37 years old. Roman Reigns is 40. Let's see. How old was CM Punk?
What'd you say, Kamaj?
I said, hell no, he's not going to be Final Four.
I could see him
Joe
being
Hendry?
Final Four.
Yeah, he's not him. He's not going to be Final Four.
You know who will be? Dominic Mysterio.
The AEW champion?
Dog, if I was AEW, I'd sue the fuck out of them.
The AEW champion.
I would sue, like, bro, you.
But you know what, bro? We got to remember, it's in Saudi Arabia. If the king, like, yo, I want this person, they're getting that person. So we don't know who's going to be in this Royal Rumble.
Do not tell
because
me
they're
I'm
going to
Sami
pull
Zayn.
out all the stops. They're going to get all the bells and whistles in Riyadh.
See, this is
They're
what
building a stadium for this shit.
Just for
this is what I would have thought, because
So
Saturday Night
after
Main
this, nothing's going to be in that stadium. My bag of
Event-
mine. Just a stadium for Royal Rumble, and that's it.
Maybe they'll have a NASCAR event there.
Hey, listen, my cash app is $24 Karate School. If anybody in Saudi Arabia feel like blessing a brother, because that's just money, just to have money. We building the arena for this one event to happen.
You know what it is? It'll probably be called WWE Stadium, and they will probably hold all WWE events here. Because what's the point of doing them at different events? We built you a stadium.
I don't know. Gamaj, I didn't mean to cut you off, but that's
Yeah.
wild if it's a one and done.
They got money, so they don't care if it is.
That'll be used for future. Remember, WWE's coming back there for WrestleMania, and also, listen, I don't know what their building codes are either. You know what I'm saying? I'm environmental health and safety. You know what I mean?
That's what I said. 2 weeks to put people in a brand new construction is a building of that size. There's gonna be thousands of people there. That's a lot. But
Put
I don't
me on the ground floor with nothing above me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure they're doing it to whatever the code are. It's just that's just a lot of work to be done in a little
Their
time.
codes are different than American.
Hey, you the one with the chemistry said. We got Fly HP over there.
No, I know. Even when you go to Canada, we was talking about Ocean. It was like Ocean doesn't exist in Canada, bro. They have different like.
Trump tried to get rid of Ocean in the United States last year.
No.
America, man. Gamad, you I didn't mean to cut you off, but that's just a wild thought. What was you saying? You probably forgot. My bad.
No, I got it. I would have said Sami Zayn could have possibly had won the Rumble, but the problem with that is I don't think he's gonna be in it. I think he's gonna face Drew for the belt at the Rumble instead.
I hate that too. Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre. Who the fuck wants that?
Riyadh does. They love him out there.
Oh my god!
And remember, Saturday Night Main Event is in Montreal.
They love Sammy now.
Oh my god!
Sammy couldn't even go there a few years ago. He was not.
Meanwhile, let's just keep throwing Randy Orton under the bus. You know what I'm saying? Despite the fact he's just so popular and people want.
Well, they might give us a women's match because you can't give us just only women's match is the women's Royal Rumble match.
Hey, who's older?
CM
Punk or Randy Orton?
Who what?
Who's older? CM Punk or Randy Orton?
Probably Punk.
You're right. It is. Who's older, Jeff Hardy or AJ Styles or Randy Orton?
AJ Styles.
AJ.
Yep. Yeah. So if these guys can get all these matches and get wins and get good, why the fuck is Randy Orton on a goddamn I just get tired of this shit. Put the belt on Randy. All your champions are part-time anyway. I'm sorry. My rant's over.
You got your rules and your religion.
So what would you think if they say Orton and Drew for Mania?
I'd be happy. But that's not
possible. I think it's possible. Not saying we'll get there, but it's possible.
I think it's not as good. WWE has got to stop giving us the bullshit. There's been too many mega matches that we have missed out on through the years. Just think about these great rivalries. None of them have happened on a WrestleMania stage. Triple H and Shawn Michaels has never happened on a WrestleMania stage. Randy Orton and John Cena has never happened on a WrestleMania stage. Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns has never happened on a WrestleMania stage. John Cena and Roman Reigns passing of the torch hasn't happened on a WrestleMania stage. Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan never happened on a WrestleMania stage. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you have the biggest Sting and the Undertaker never happened on a WrestleMania stage. We gotta stop avoiding that shit, because it's the big. Like, how some of the biggest rivalries in history never happened on the WWE stage, WrestleMania stage?
It's because it's the sometimes things look good on paper and that's exactly what you want it to look good on paper. So that's why WrestleMania was kind of star-studded. You could tell a story on Raw. Remember, we talked about Attitude. We used to get these random matches that could have been pay-per-view main events because it was so stacked. But now with this
I mean,
limited
it's still
matches,
stacked. They still got a lot of stars.
will Hogan and Austin have been the biggest wrestling match of all time?
Leading up to it, yes.
But the other thing to consider, some stars don't want to put over certain people. That was why Austin and Hogan never happened.
Yeah, Austin. Yeah, Hogan wasn't losing.
But he lost to The Rock.
Hey,
And
did they
The
wrestle
Rock-
twice?
Huh?
They wrestled twice, didn't they?
No, just
Once?
the one.
No, twice. No,
If they did
twice.
twice,
They
it might have
tried
happened on a different
Mania.
event.
Yeah,
WrestleMania was definitely the big one, though.
the first one was Mania. The second one was No Way Out.
Yeah. I know that they got it in a couple of times. Once in a lifetime, happened twice in a lifetime. So I don't know.
We
But that
never got
build-
Rock
that
and
build-
Roman.
That build was indeed insane.
And that's Vince's fault.
Rock was like, yes or no. That was cold.
There was a lot of times they could have did Rock. Remember in Philly when Rock came out and put his hand up trying to get Roman over when he run the Rumble and he got booed out the they
Ew.
booed him out the multiverse,
Yeah.
bro. I have never heard you booed the tribal chief out the multiverse, bro. Roman Reigns says that's one of the lowest points of his career, bro. To win something and be like, yes, and then being like, but they hate me for it. And I'm not supposed to be hated. I'm not
Jey
trying
Uso.
to.
Jey Uso did it last year, the Rumble. Talking about the Rumble.
But
That's
they
the
cheered
hot-
him, though. They cheered him, and well, it was a mixed reaction. It was kind of mixed. Offline, if he hit the news, the ads, he saw it. We don't want you, brother. The wrong guy won. The wrong guy. 90,000 dislikes.
I still feel like they handled Cena's retirement completely wrong. So,
I agree.
and we don't get it again. I should have asked John about that last week. You know what I'm saying? I was
Well, he answered some of it on Cody.
I'm going to mention that every chance I get.
He didn't know The Rock wasn't going to be there. He didn't know Travis Scott was going to ditch. So when they were told that they got these guys, it's like, okay, this is going to be great. And then it's like, hey, you don't got him no more. Wrong. He just said, fuck it. We just go, like, I don't have time to cry over spilled milk, which is a totally dope thing from John Cena, which makes me appreciate his tour a little bit more because he didn't know, like, it's not like they had a conversation.
Bro, he wanted
didn't
that
know.
shit to be over with.
Yeah,
That's
what I've been saying. He wanted to be over with.
Man, y'all ain't got the right people. Y'all ain't doing what I want to do. People, I'm trying to get y'all 300 days. You tell me you only need 40.
Mhm.
Mark Henry hit y'all up. Y'all didn't hit Mark Henry back. Like, look, let's just get this over with.
Yeah. I don't think Cena cared about his retirement tour up until maybe SummerSlam, because that's where it looked like from the Cody match at SummerSlam towards the end, where he was having fun.
Because
I
he
think
put on
had
a
fun with
banger.
R-Truth. He had fun with AJ Styles.
He had fun with Randy Orton. He had fun with CM Punk.
But
Remember,
the rest-
those 3 matches in the beginning, the matches in the beginning were good. And it just turned somewhere. It just went to hell in a handbasket. I don't know. But the Randy Orton match was good. We was like, dang, that was fire. His AJ match was super. And now AJ's I don't think AJ's last opponent should be Gunther, bro.
Son of a loco. We got a question. What was a controversial incident in wrestling that made you more shocked than ever? That's
Probably
a
when
good
Lesnar
question.
beat Taker at Mania when he ended the streak.
Well, you can look at that as a bunch of different ways. We've recently been talking about that Over the Edge pay-per-view. I'm shocked that they continued that event.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be the
Storyline-wise,
biggest
what
one.
you're saying, Gamaj, is cool, but I think the Owen thing was real. But see, wrestling has a lot of times where they play into real life stuff that makes me uncomfortable anyway.
Yeah,
You
I never
get
like
into-
I never like when they do that.
You talk about somebody's addictions or somebody's dead daddy who they love doing.
They love talking about that with Cody. Like
Cody, bro, when they mentioned Jim Neidhart to Natty, I was like, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of controversial things. We might have to do that one day on Wednesday Night Wars.
Sure.
If you don't know, we got this thing on Wednesdays we do called the Wednesday Night Wars right here on Attitude Era Podcast at about 8:30. We pick a topic and we get into it. And yeah, we got a real cool one this week. Shout out to Direct TV. He may or may not be in the building, but Raw happened. It was pretty cool. Did we miss anything? Javon Evans may or may not be hurt. We don't know.
Looking too good for the home team.
We got I don't know if we mentioned it, Natalya turning heel on Maxine.
Yeah, too much too soon because I feel Maxine's gonna beat Natalya, and then that's just gonna be it.
I don't even know if we ever get to that.
But when's the last time Natalya had a wrestling match?
I was about to go with that. Like Natalya getting beat by her doesn't do anything for me.
It'll be a feel good moment. Maxine's gonna be the feel good moment girl for a little bit, and that's it.
Yeah, I think we got to see though. I mean, I don't. My biggest thing is Javon getting hurt. That sucks. Yeah. That happened on a commercial break too, so we don't really know.
Yeah, they just mentioned he injured his shoulder. They don't know how serious it is.
Liv Morgan was out 8 months with a shoulder that was just dislocated.
Yeah, shit. Bianca been out for so long, I forgot.
It's been almost a year for Bianca.
Yeah. If she don't come back at the Rumble, that'd be 2 Rumbles she missed. That's gonna be weird. It might be something else going on Bianca Belair.
I wouldn't be surprised, man. I would not be surprised.
Again, then I told y'all like a few months ago she signed with like a talent booking agency too, so she might be trying to do stuff outside of wrestling.
I wouldn't be surprised because this is the thing about women. Some women, and I don't know if this has any truth to it, so please take this with a grain of salt. She is a woman with 0 kids and she is married. She may have tried to say, look, let's have a baby. She may have gotten pregnant. She may have notified WWE and also said, I don't want to take anything from Naomi. Let's just keep this under wraps. I'll do all my booking and we'll play it off. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay.
No, she's been visible. It's just she ain't been wrestling.
Yeah, that's what I would have said.
That's true too.
Yeah.
You're right.
She's been visible. She's been doing everything but wrestling. But see, and that's the other side of it. Because once you get to wake up in your bed and you're not on the road and you ain't hurting and you just living, that gets real comfortable to some people. I don't want to go back and do that. Montez, you keep flipping over them ropes if you want to. Or not, because he ain't wrestling either.
Nah, he's done. I think he'll go to AEW. And
Bianca got hurt and both of them on the injured reserve list. And he fine. He's perfect. He put on muscle, got jacked and everything, but he sit on the sideline.
Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do with Montez. I think he's gone, to be honest, but time will tell.
But yeah, it's a cool show. Y'all got any shut the F ups before we get up out of here?
Yeah, I got one.
I got one, but the story's still developing, so I'm just gonna say, I ain't gonna say shut the F up, but I'm just gonna say the Rascals, just put your finger over your lip for a little bit. Just it's never gonna be right, bro. It's never gonna be right. Trey Miguel, I don't know what you did. You did something. Pete Wentz, you did something. Wesley's the only one that suffers when y'all messing it up for your boy. But this is a little. It's not quite a shut the F up. But Bruce Pritchard ain't saying nothing crazy this week, so I'm cool.
Nah, I got one though. Michael Cole. Shut the F up.
Not the GOAT.
The sacrificial lamb. He's pretty close, but
oh damn.
Nah, we're not gonna just act like all these great ring commentators didn't exist before him. But anyway, calling Javon Evans Kofi Kingston tonight, brother, it does 2 things. One, it makes me look at you and say, yo, you can't tell the difference. There's no need to confuse the two. But let's say you did confuse it because of the moveset. That also, even though Kofi won a world title, no one looks at Kofi in that world title like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's one of them guys. He's a multi-time. No, he's never really been considered one of those guys like that. He's been considered a tag team wrestler, a mid-tier kind of guy. And then people are like, yo, didn't he win the world? Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. He had Kofi Mania. I don't want that for Javon. I want Javon to make his bones, but you can't be confusing him with the, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like once you put him in that ceiling, that room, he's gonna stay in that room. Because one thing about WWE, you say John Cena is the GOAT, everyone starts running with it. You say this is the next Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston's ceiling was here, and Javon could be way higher. Don't do that. Now, I don't know if it was just a mistake, but you know.
I think it was a slip of the tongue, but I told you I'm concerned about Javon Evans already. But who are your top commentators? Since you just, you know what I'm saying, say Michael Cole ain't it. Who you got?
Yeah, definitely not. I would always put Jerry the King and JR up there. They were like the voice of the 90s, and they really solidified wrestling for a lot of people. Even before that, Bobby the Brain Heenan. And not just before, he went to WCW. He was like, I told you Hogan's the third man. Like,
bro, the commentary during Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio's Halloween Havoc match might be some of the best commentary ever.
I agree.
Yeah, like I can't say
that commentating team was amazing because you had Dusty talking wrestling, everybody else talking what they talking. It Mike Tenay. It was a master class.
Was that Tony Schiavone calling that too, or no?
It was Schiavone, Tenay, Dusty. It was 4 people, and Bobby Heenan. Bobby Heenan, I believe. Yeah,
Bobby
it was
Heenan
a master
is
class.
tremendous, bro.
It's a master class, bro.
When Raw starts, he's one of the originals there. He was on Prime Wrestling, WWE Prime before it was Raw. It was Prime. Yeah, I think commentary.
Yeah, I believe it was Tenay, Heenan, Dusty Rhodes.
And I'm gonna even go back and go, Gorilla Monsoon and Jesse the Body Ventura are pretty good too. If you go back to the Golden Era Wrestling, Gorilla
Monsoon. About Vince? How you feel about Vince as a commentator?
What a maneuver! Like Vince is responsible for some of the funniest commentary in history.
Yeah, I was say Vince was funny as a commentator.
Yo, when he debuted Saba Simba and Roddy Piper is on cue, is like, that's not Saba, that's Tony Atlas. You guys just and Vince is like, no, that's Saba Simba. And look, he's like, what are you doing? You just took the boots off of him.
Roddy was a little unhinged. He did commentary too. Roddy Piper was a nut.
This is the time too we didn't know Vince was the owner. So imagine it's extra funny because Roddy clearly knows who the owner is. Vince is trying to get Roddy to shut the hell up. He's trying to give Roddy a shut the F up. Roddy keeps like, well, you wear a kilt, right? So aren't you proud of your heritage? He's like, that's different. He's like, it's not different. The way he said it was like, shut up.
Hey, Vince.
This is Saba Simba.
Big difference, Vince. Big difference.
Go back. I'm sure you can YouTube it. Saba Simba debut Vince McMahon commentary, and it's with Roddy Piper. Salute to Roddy Piper. He's a GOAT. But yeah, I don't. Michael Cole could be maybe like 5. Maybe we should do that. Top commentator. We could do that on one design. That would be fire too. Because it's a lot of
Joey Styles was lit too, man. ECW.
He quit on live TV.
Yeah,
Joey Styles was lit.
He quit on live TV.
I didn't ask for this. You call me. Joey Styles was lit.
Yeah, it's some definite fire up. The Taz was pretty good too.
Because Taz was a wrestler. Taz knew what he was watching.
Yeah. Taz was pretty lit. He knew how to be Mr. Perfect. He's the one that coined the Heartbreak Kid. He's the wrestler of the 90s, man. It's the Heartbreak Kid, and that stuck. He actually did that with another wrestler too, but the Heartbreak Kid is the most famous. Like, that's how we got Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid, was because of Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, it's a lot. I like when wrestlers do commentary. I think that's always cool because it's a different. You watch with a different set of eyes. It's kind of like listen to Tom Brady talk about football. Like, yo, this Peyton and Eli. It's like, bro, they got a different setup. They watching something totally different. We ain't even watching the same game.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely dope. It's definitely dope. So salute to those guys. I'm about to go through my commentary list now and just have that ready in case we want to spark that.
We might have to do that, but like I said, tune in to the Wednesday Night Wars. We do that. We just want to go early. HP got homework to do. Gamad, I'm sorry. I know your food probably got cold, brother, but we appreciate you. Y'all got anything before we get up out of here?
Nah, man, just hit me up on Whole Prison Universe. Go ahead and over there and subscribe. We about to get hot. I know I keep saying that, but we busy over here. But once we get it, we getting it. So yeah.
Gamaj, you got anything?
Nah, just hit me up at the social media below, and I got nothing going on now. Trying to get to these wings.
Oh man, what you got? What
You got
kind of wings you
wings?
got, man? This is important. What kind of wings you got, Gamaj? Flavor wise, or you just got some chicken, fried chicken, they barbecue buffalo. What you got, Gamaj?
Nah, I got honey barbecue.
Honey barbecue. Okay, ranch or
I'm about
blue
to order some
cheese?
wings. Let's do it. I ain't had Wingstop in a while.
Ranch or blue cheese?
Oh, I get both.
Wings or flats?
Actually, it's mix. It's mix.
Okay. You
I'm a
straight down the
drumstick
middle.
guy.
Straight down the middle. Look,
I'm a
and y'all know
drumstick
I'm
guy.
not
All
gonna.
you flats guys are weirdos.
Hey, I ain't weirdo, man.
You get less pause. I'm about, you know what I'm saying?
You get less meat, but you get more bone. I like bone. No pause.
Hey,
I
yo.
almost made it a whole episode, but you're bringing me now. You always bring it out me, HP. But nah, catch me on all social medias at Archie and Chill and at Lunch Table Owners. We are on our way. Vinny, you know what? Me and you gonna have to squabble, dog. I'm gonna fly to wherever you at every week. Every week, Vinny just be stepping on my toes. Then it be bubbling. I be trying to control the beige rage, but we went from making HP mad to beige rage, and I don't like it. But look, we got a lot going on. Follow me at Lunch Table Owners Houston. I will see you February 13, 14, and 15 for Animeverse live in the building. I'm performing Friday night and Saturday. We're going to have a great time in Houston. And there's a documentary I am a part of and being featured in. I will let y'all know when it's done. Something real big, real major. Look, if I reached out to you in the past few months about something, it was for a great opportunity. Shout out to those who have reached back. And my word for the podcast is a lot of y'all people in general, you're missing out on opportunities, you're missing out on money, you're missing out on building relationships with people because you're not checking your emails or your DMs and not responding. There's money in your emails. There's opportunities in your emails. There's people trying to work with you and connect in your emails. It's not always a prince from Africa trying to scam you. Some things are legit. Check your emails, respond to people, build what you're trying to build, and listen. So shout out to everybody that reached back to me. Have a great thing coming up. Other than that, man, we chilling. Hope this week is good to you and good for you. 2026 is flying by. It is almost February. Look, January. What happened in January? I don't know. But Wednesday we'll see y'all. Friday we'll see y'all during or right after the main event of SmackDown. Are they back in the States Friday?
I don't think so.
I
Oh,
think they're in
wait.
Canada on Monday.
They might be in Canada.
So we'll see. But listen, subscribe, hit the notification button so you know when we do go live. Again, Answer Our Podcast, Monday Night Raw Recap. I am the Archie Carter. That is Gamaj, and that is King HP. We will see y'all Wednesday for the Wednesday Night Wars. Hope this week is good to you and good for you. And shout out to all the new eyes on the product. Check us out. Run through the channel. It's a lot on here. We'll see y'all Wednesday. Peace.